Hey people, I'm back and I'm going to show you how to take apart and rebuild a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Okay, what you do is you take any side you want, doesn't matter, and you take off one side. You take off one side, like that. And when you take it off, you have to make sure they're in a piles. Like corners and sides. Then you do the same to the other side. And the corners, put them in the same pile, but make different piles for the colors. Like corners, sides, and sides. So the blue side, this is the green side. Do the same for this side. And the same thing on the other two sides. And you take, now the top part, you need it to look at the middle hole and put it in and take it apart like that. Put it on that end and they come off naturally. Then you put them in a pile of their own. And you put them in their own pile. Now what you do, you take this and you just mess it. Play with it. So they all come off. Like this. Now, organize the colors. Make a yellow pile and a colored pile. And make them like this. Like this is right now. So it's like this. We have whites, yellows, and colors. And when you do colors, you gotta match them with red, green, and its other red, green counterpart. Do the same to all of these. The next thing you do is choose a side. I don't care which side. It doesn't really matter what side you do. And build that side. I'm doing white. You can do any color you want, but I like to do white because it's easiest. Now you do it when you put them in. You put it in the same as you take it apart. In the hole, you decide to take the other side apart. You have to hold them too, and they come off. Just put them back together, and then you align them so they fit. and then put them face down on the ground or table. And you use a table in a big space. And then you take two matching colors, put the whites on the color that you're using on the bottom on the table, and put it in so that it fits, and do the same for the other side. Now you put the corners in. You match the corners with its colors, like green with green. And look at it like this: red, blue, and green. And you put the red in. Now you put the colors that side that you already put in. Now you put that side in. Like so. Now, take the cube very gently, turn it around so it's facing you. And put the other two corners on matching sides. Now you put the orange in. And you put it in, make sure the curves are touching, so they go in perfectly. And then now you got the first layer done. See that? First layer done. Okay. Now what you do is you take the colors, just any color, orange, green, any color. I prefer to do white first and white on bottom, because it's easier that way. How you do it when you put them in. Make sure you put the first two go in this hole, and you put it in, turn it to the side, do the same to the other one, and put them together like that. Now put the upper two in from the top. Slide down. Make sure first go on the right side first, because that's the way it'll fit. If it comes apart like I just did now, just fix it. It's not that hard to fix it. And then do the same for the other four sides. And remember, do the right side first, because that's the way it'll fit. It won't fit otherwise. But the last one, do the left side first, because that's the only way it'll fit. Okay, now you put the corners in. Find any two corners that match. Make sure that curve the opening goes on